Hey friends, today is January the 10th, 2018. So a couple of days ago, or actually 4 days ago now, on the 6th of January, we got married. And the following day, I decided to tell some of our family that we're having a baby. One was my cousin that flew all the way from Bali for our wedding. She's like a sister to me, and I'd rather tell her face to face. So she was so excited and told my auntie and uncle and my other cousins and my half sister who I barely ever get to see. So yeah, it was so nice. It was like such a sense of relief, being able to tell family. So that felt really good. And pretty much the day after the wedding, we ended up heading straight back home to Hawke's Bay, as you can see, back in sunny Hawke's Bay. And you'll probably see my post on Instagram. I've been back at the beach and everything like that. So that's been great. As soon as I got back that evening, I Googled good midwives in Hawke's Bay and I came across Maya midwives. There was a whole list of midwives and I searched for someone that was like into the similar thing as me, all into like natural birthing, and I came across a lady called Inga. So I went and saw her a couple of days ago. And she's amazing. She is a naturopath, all into the whole like water birth and everything like that. And that's what she suggested us to do, was a water birth. So I've been always wanting to give birth in the water. So that worked out well for me. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well and I do end up having a natural water birth. Yeah, she's so lovely. I'm a water baby myself, I lived in Bali for 8 years, love being in the ocean. So hopefully our baby boy or girl, will be like that too one day. And I think, having a natural birth is definitely the way to go. So I'm glad I found a good midwife and she's put me in this week, like booked me in for a scan, which I went to yesterday. And I'll just show you our baby. But first of all, I want to know this week, at week 9, the baby is the size of an olive. I don't really have an olive. Last week I had a grape. So this week I don't really have an olive. But it's, a green olive is like just a little bit bigger than a grape. And I'll show you our photo from our scan. So this is it here, if you guys can see. So yeah, we got told our baby's sitting perfectly inside the yolk sac. The heart was beating normal speed, I think it was 160, and the brain has also started developing, which is so good. Like it was a very emotional time for Bluey and I, because all we wanted, could you imagine being 8 weeks or 9 weeks pregnant and not knowing if your baby's fine or not? Because I just didn't really have, I had a few symptoms of pregnancy, but not morning sickness or anything extreme. So I just wanted to know that our baby was fine. So after having that scan, it was reassurance, you know what I mean? Yeah, so the lady in there was like, oh, your baby's perfectly fine. The heartbeat's normal, the brain's developing, it's perfect in the yolk sac. So yeah, we feel very, very happy. So that's awesome. And the one thing I didn't like going and getting done yesterday was having my injections, my shots, because I think they have to get some blood samples and stuff to make sure 100%, everything's all fine and normal. I hate injections, always hated needles. But the one good symptom of being pregnant, and especially around week 9, is, I don't know if you can see, but your veins start to pop up more on your arms and on your legs and hands and feet. So in the past, I think I was about 18, I remember down in Dunedin and having an injection, and the lady trying to find my vein for I don't know, half an hour, and she jabbed me and stabbed me about 6 times. So I was freaking, hyperventilating. I hate needles, hence why I don't have any tattoos or piercings. My mum pierced my ears when I was 3 months old, so that wasn't my choice. But I've always been scared of needles. So yeah, So Bluey came with me, he held my hand, and yeah, yesterday when I had those shots to get blood, yeah, definitely freaked me out, but I heard it's nothing compared to, you know, what having a baby's like. So I better start preparing myself mentally and physically for being able to give birth to a baby if I can't even handle needles or injections. You know, like I definitely need to prepare for the birth of our baby. So, because I'll be definitely getting a lot of needles and, you know, having tests done throughout the whole pregnancy. And this week for cravings, I'm craving kumara chips, whether it's kumara fries or crispy, salty kumara chips that you can buy from New World, Countdown or Pack and Save. And another thing, because here in Hawke's Bay it is over 30 degrees, so I've been craving cold, juicy watermelon. That's like my thing right now. So I don't know if they're good cravings or not. I guess kumara chips maybe not, but you know, the good is watermelon, so they kind of balance each other out. I'm still not that hard keen on vegetables. I know I should be eating lots of veggies, but what I do to kind of sneak, you know, my veggies in is I have a green smoothie for breakfast or a green smoothie bowl, and I add kale, spinach, banana, and coconut water, and just blend that up and top it up with berries or nuts. So yeah, that's what I do. And what else? One of my other symptoms is waking up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, which is so annoying, you know, like you feel like you're drinking so much water, but you can't be bothered going to the toilet because it disturbs your sleep. But you are so thirsty, so it goes in and just comes out. So I guess that's like, I don't know, a healthy thing or a normal anyway for being 9 weeks pregnant. And I'm still very tired. Every day I like to have a half an hour to an hour nap. So yeah, I'm glad that I can be at home and work from home to be able to have those naps, because I don't know what I'd do otherwise. If I was working at a 9 to 5, I'll probably be napping in my lunch break or go and sit in my car for half an hour and just close my eyes. So yeah, another thing I wanted to tell you is leading up to our pregnancy, I did start changing my beauty products, cleaning products and everything. Maybe next blog I'll talk about cleaning products, but today I want to talk about hair. And I use Eco Coco, which is certified organic. So that's the conditioner, the hair treatment, and the shampoo. So every second day I like to use that. I don't like to wash my hair every day, every 2 to 3 days, depending on how much I exercise. But I just feel like, you know, when something's growing inside you, it's very important to be as natural as possible, not to put chemicals on your skin or on your body, because, you know, you're putting it all into your scalp, which is your skin, you know, so you don't want that to seep in and affect the baby in any way. So yeah, so those products are great. And then over the next few blogs, I'll definitely show you, yeah, what cleaning products I've been using, toothpaste, deodorant, and it all. But anyway, thanks so much, guys, for watching my week 9 blog. Next week, we're off back to Auckland, which we were just there like 2 weeks ago. So we've got another 2 weddings to go. So I better rest up, you know, and get my rest for that, because all that travel, I mean, 12 hours return, it's really hard. Some people are like, well, why don't you just fly to Auckland? But yeah, if we fly, we've got to rent a car, and we kind of feel comfortable driving our own car in the city. You know, we know how it works, and we've got family and friends there, thank gosh. So we've always got somewhere to stay in Auckland. But yeah, even flying can be tiring as well. But yeah, I don't mind too much of doing the traveling. I just don't want to drive, you know. So Bluey does all the driving. We drive from here to Matamata, and that's where my mum lives, or close to Blue Springs, just out of Matamata, and stay the night there, which is about halfway, 3 hours. And then from mums to Auckland's like 2.5 to 3 hours. So yeah, we like to break up our trip because, you know, being pregnant is so tiring and exhausting. So yeah, we're very grateful we're able to do that. But yeah, stay in tune and definitely check out my Instagram because I'll be putting pictures of what my week 9 stomach looks like. And yeah, keep on the lookout for next week's vlog, which is my 10th week, into double digits now, so close to ending the first trimester, which I've been feeling so great. Like, apart from the tiredness, you know, I've been feeling really good, like no morning sickness still. Very grateful for that. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. So if you guys can please subscribe, like, comment below on what else you want to know about pregnancy, that would be great. Cheers. Bye.